going on, folks? My name is Gray. This is Video Holocaust, the best channel on YouTube for martial arts action movies and worldwide cult cinema. And we've looked at many bona fide classics of the action variety over the years, but today's review is of a classic soon to be. Starring Michael Jai White, the man who went on record recently to say that he could have fucked up Bruce Lee. I don't know about that, but one thing I do know is that out of his sizable, fight-filled filmography, this may be my personal favourite. It is 2009's Blood and Bone.
Might not be any of my business, but JC's crew's headed this way to bump you. Be good, big homie.
The movie opens inside a prison shower scene where once feared mixed martial artist turned forgettable actor Kimbo Slice is on the warpath. Looking to establish his dominance within the gang-controlled prison hierarchy, he sets his sights on shanking our star. But before he can be assigned a bitch name, MJ proceeds to batter the cunts. But don't worry, my loyal Video Holocausters, this isn't yet another penitentiary-based action romp like Blood Fist 3, Forced to Fight or Undisputed, because before you can say soap on a rope, we're transported to the mean streets of LA for some Fight Club-style shenanigans. Now, it's not easy to make an honest dollar for an ex-con, so partnering up with this Timothy Della Ghetto-looking motherfucker played by Dante Basco, who in his younger days was no stranger to action movies, appearing in films like the live-action Fist of the North Star, Perfect Weapon starring Jeff Speakman, and even as a lost boy in Steven Spielberg's Hook. Now, besides Basco and the aforementioned Kimbo Slice, a few other familiar faces from the martial arts world would also make guest appearances. First up is former wrestler and kickboxer Bob Sapp, who was big in Japan for a spell, popping up in numerous Japanese TV shows like the live-action version of You're Under Arrest starring Mizaki Ito. O'Hara, that name sounds familiar. Fuck me, it's Bob Wall from Enter the Dragon in a blink and you'd miss him cameo. And we have Matt Mullins, who may be the least known of the lot, but when you win your first of many kickboxing world titles at the tender age of 16, you're official tissue. Now, as much as this was a welcome return to form for its lead, Michael Jai White, whose career in the A-list never really came to pass, despite playing the lead role in the much-anticipated 1997 live-action adaptation of Todd McFarlane's Spawn, this movie would also serve as a redemption of sorts for its director, Ben Ramsey, who previous to this wrote the biggest slap in the face of a fanbase I have ever seen in Dragon Ball Evolution. But at the very least, in 2016, he would issue a public apology for his role in bringing that abomination to the big screen, despite it falling some way short of the public disembowelment and suicide many of us Dragon Ball fans would rather have seen. But back to the business at hand, and with MJ and Della Ghetto making waves in the street fighting world, it isn't long before they end up against the big dog in the illegal fight game, James, who older UK viewers might recognise as Winston from 80s TV show Till Death Do Us Part. James wants to break into the big leagues of street fighting and wants to use MJ to do it. But when he's double-crossed and left out of pocket a cool $5 million, he decides to take out his frustration on the man who up until this point in the movie has hardly broken a sweat, let alone lose a fight. And it ends with James having one hand left to wipe his arse with. And as the movie ends, with our hero walking off into the sunset like a Western hero, surely it wouldn't be long before we'd see him again in a part 2. Yet incredibly, there was no follow-up. Now, I'm not a big fan of the over-sequelization of movies, but damn it, this deserved one. But at the very least, its star, Michael Jai White, together with his undisputed 2 co-star Scott Adkins, would become the last bastions of martial arts action movies in the West. And if you're a fan of classic chop socky cinema, I definitely recommend this one. It may be simple, but has enough action and good performances all round to be a worthy addition to any action fan's film library. So my name's Gray, you've been watching Video Holocaust. Be sure to stay tuned for more reviews of Asian horror, anime and cult cinema coming your way very soon. So let me just say thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, goodbye.